It's my favorite evening. I'm pacing around the floor. Got southern woods and waters gonna take me out the door. Got coffee on a perkin. I'm about to have some fun. They'll have my mind chasing some critter on the run. Bring it on, southern woods and waters. Make me hear that sound of a fish that's breaking water or the bawling of some hounds. Make me smell that river mud, feel clean air on my face. Bring it on, southern woods and waters, show me that special place.
Good evening, everybody. I want to welcome you to this week's edition of Southern Woods and Waters. Had another great week in the outdoors. Been a little bit soggy for the last couple of days, but we got some more pretty weather on the way. Looking forward to that coming up this weekend. Hope you're all sitting around enjoying the show tonight with your family. I'm joined by a good friend tonight in the studio that I hadn't been able to have with me for a while. Got Mr. Randall Haley with me. Good to have you down here tonight. And
good to be here.
We're going to be talking a little bit of turkey tonight. And it's just you and I, so I told him, you know, he can't be shy tonight like he normally is. You know, you get him on here and get him to say nothing. But no, really, I appreciate you being here. Looking forward to talking with you. You guys have had a good season already, like always. And Devin's been flat putting them down, and Nolan and Chris, all of you just had a good year. So, and I know this is coming up in your favorite part of turkey season.
This is my favorite part.
So we're going to get to talking about that and why this is Randall's favorite part of the season. And I think I know why, because it's for several reasons I like this time of year too. So we're also going to take you along on a couple of turkey hunts in Middle Tennessee. One of them's going to be with myself, and then one with my friend Jack Reynolds. And these hunts are kind of, you know, we talk a lot about calls and decoys and setups and different things like that. And, you know, we'd love it if you just go out there and set up every day and the turkey just fly out of the tree and he'd come running out there strutting and you shoot him. But it don't always work that way. And
they're not educated.
They just, they're not, you know. And so these particular birds were henned up. We tried every, you know, okay, you say you threw every trick in the book at them. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you just got to almost deer hunt. People don't like to deer hunt turkeys, but sometimes you'll get these gobblers that you've just got to figure out what they're doing, where they're going to be going, and you got to be there before they are. I mean, that's a lot of what it equates to. So a lot of times woodsmanship and patience plays into turkey hunt more than people think it does. It's not always just go out there and blow a call and here he comes running in there, you know.
That's right.
They can make it look that way on TV sometimes, can't they? But that ain't how it always works. Well, guys, let's go on over to the first hunt to be with myself over in Middle Tennessee chasing after some gobblers.
Okay. So here's what I got. I'll slip up here in this barn, show y'all what's going on. I just got here. There's two strutters standing right there. Now the blind I wanted to get to is right there. That's not gonna work, obviously. I'm gonna let them get down and I'm gonna see if I can't find that brush pile right there. There's a big brush pile. See if I can't get that between us. That's about the only chance I got. So that's what I'm going to try for. Let's see what happens. Jakes. I'm hoping the longbeards haven't come through yet. I don't know. I'm ahead of them. I just set up in this little clump of trees. I did put a little net up in front of me. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. But I'm hoping those gobblers come up from right there somewhere on their way to roost. I just couldn't get on them. They kept moving away from me with those hens. So I figured the best thing to do is get ahead of them. And we'll see how it goes.
Jack used to have a tree stand that Brandon wouldn't climb. And he's supposed to be standing under that tree and they're walking right down the pike.
I got him, boys. Holy cow. He's down. I'm telling you, hold still. There's another longbeard right here. Oh, man, what a hunt. I have chased this bird and chased this bird. I finally got in front of him. I'm gonna let these hens get out of here. I know this wasn't perfect footage, guys, but I've tried to cut these birds off, and just hadn't been able to make it happen. Listen, he's gobbling over there. All right, they're out of here. Let's go get our bird. Awesome, man.
all over the farm, trying to get ahead of him. And his buddy, I don't know which one this is. It was one longbeard and become two longbeards. We don't know where they picked his buddy up at, but somewhere they doubled. But I've chased him up and down and all around. He'd just get in front of me and be ahead of me and be ahead of me. And I finally got in the right place. He gave me a good shot. I was in a lot of brush. There was a lot going on. I don't know how shot footage is going to turn out. But as you can tell, this is one of them last minute hunts. I have my work pants on, no turkey vest. I did put one mouth call in so that I wasn't unprepared, but I never made a call on this bird, not in the final setup I didn't. So sometimes that's just what you got to do. I've been carrying my 20 gauge this year. I got a little 20 gauge over and under. I've been trying to shoot birds with it. When it come time to load up this afternoon and head out of the truck, I decided to grab old faithful here, and it come through for me again like it has so many other times. But this is what it's all about. It's a lot of fun. Get to be out here, hang out, have Jack out here with me, chase these birds. Jack got one about a week or so ago, and we're probably going to be seeing that one tonight too. So anyhow, great hunt. Good eastern bird here in the middle of Tennessee. Sometimes it's not the calls and the decoys, sometimes it's just putting yourself in the right position. You know? That's all it took to practice.
All right, welcome back to the studio. Hope you guys enjoyed that a little bit. And Randy, he's asking me why I was out of breath over here on that video, but I tell you, I thought I was going to pass out about 3 times. It felt like it was about 80 degrees, and it was one of those deals where they would be just ahead of me.
And you'd been holding your breath for 4 hours. Anyway.
I felt like I had, you know, and I'd get where I could move quick, and I'd run a little bit, you know, get in position, and then I might have to crawl. I crawled 3 or 4 times, just one of those deals, till I was finally in the right spot.
Oh, yeah.
And Jack was down in one corner, and I was up in the upper corner, and we knew that they should exit out one way or the other, and it was finally my day to shine, and they come right to me. That's just how it worked out. But it was a lot of fun. You know, sometimes that's just how you have to get after them. You know, it's not always textbook.
That's right.
So we're going to go on over right now and do this week's wild game forecast. It's being sponsored by our friends at Wilson Bank and Trust. You guys can stop in and see them at one of 28 Middle Tennessee locations. Be sure to tell them thank you for everything they do for us right here at the show, and let them take care of all your banking and financial needs. All right, well, our forecast now is looking pretty good. As far as our actual weather forecast, it looks like we're going to have nice temperatures the next couple of days, some sunshine. You're pretty excited about this weekend, aren't you?
I'm ready to go.
Now, the Gobblers are a little bit kind of a different phase going on right now. What's going on with them right now in general?
Well, you know, people talk about deer hunting turkeys, you know, not saying nothing or nothing. But them turkeys are just like the old deer are. They will, once they get their spring thing going on, you got them gobblers that know where the hens are, and the hens know where the gobblers are.
Yep.
You can kill every one of them right there at the start of it if you want to, you know, in that place. But I don't like to take the chance of scaring mine off.
Yeah.
So I let them little hens go in there, and they do their nest and everything, they're breaking up. And as long as you can see a little hen in a field all the time, you got a chance to get that gobbler.
Yeah, he's liable to be there anytime.
Somewhere that knows they're there. And I like it right now because, like I say, I know where they are. I know where they've been all year. I've been watching them. I've been watching them boys kill them.
Yeah.
And they're still there. They're not going to leave.
Yeah.
You know, they'll fly off if you shoot at him. But other than that, he knows that's where his family thing is going on.
And he's going to be in that general area.
Somewhere in there right now.
Just like during the rut, if you've got does, what do you got?
Right.
You know, kind of the same concepts what you're saying, and it's not it's not the same as the front of the year. Once those hens have started nesting, it's a different ball game. And I think it can actually make for some more exciting hunts in the end of the season than it can at the front of the season.
Oh yeah, I love this.
You get that old lonely bird and those hens are all nested up, it can turn hot real quick. So
and he don't have to gobble. They will like say you hear an old turkey down there a couple of 100 yards. And most of the time, all the turkeys you've been hearing early in the year, before the season even started, they was breeding before we started hunting them. And now, if you hear one gobble a quarter of a mile away, and another one a quarter of a mile away over here, from now to the end of the season, if them turkeys gobble, you're going to hear them somewhere within a quarter of a mile.
Yeah, in that ballpark, that's right.
That's right. They hang around in them spots there.
Well,
and you just don't scare them out.
That's basically the concept of it right now. Well, guys, we want to remind you to follow us on Facebook. Keep up with us there. We're going to take you on a couple of different trips this weekend. Shared several things with y'all from the Hope Outdoors hunt last week. Had a great time down there again. So be sure to check us out there and at swwtv.com to find all of our past episodes. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with this week's Pictures of the Week and some more Southern Woods and Waters.